My numbers and their numbers are totally different. For finding the variance. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. So I just texted my dad. And I sent him. So I just barely finished putting, that spray, like the dry shampoo stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Now, but this one that I got, so I've been trying different kinds. Anyway, this one that I got leaves, it's like it doesn't have this certain chemical in it or something. Anyway, so it's supposed to be like better. Anyway, I don't know why, but I'm wondering if that's why, but it makes my hair like really white at first, so I just like kind of rub it in. So I had a white streak right here. And this just came to my head. It's a scary photo, but I sent this picture to my dad and I said, "What am I for Halloween? As just a college student. Notice the white hairs." So, that's what I am today. Yeah. Anyway, that's fitting. It doesn't go to my roots, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. It's just, yeah.
Oh my god.
Would you agree? Yeah. Maybe I'll post it to Facebook. Okay. So what's up, dog? You know how they say that the variance is I'm all over. Okay, just follow it. You know how they say that the variance is the square root of the standard deviation?
Sure.
Oh no.
What?
Maybe it's not the square root. Maybe it's power to 2. What is it? Maybe I just got that wrong real quick in my head.
Sarah's losing it.
Oh, it's the square of the standard deviation. Okay, square. Never mind, forget it. That makes more sense. Totally makes more sense.
Okay.
I know yours did.
I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Why am I having a lot of issues? Wait, what question are you on?
16. So I know how to do the work that they're telling me to do, but it's like the poultry suggests a possible problem with the normality assumption, but I don't think it really does. But because they say that, it like throws me off.
Okay. Where's Weston when you need him?
What do you need? What do you need?
Okay, so there's beef, meat, and poultry. And I'm so confused.
Oh, maybe the answer. So maybe the answer is it's not safe to assume each group comes from a normally distributed population, but we can assume the variances are equal. Maybe that's it.
But it wants us to create a QQ plot.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering, like, so to me they kind of all look pretty normal for each one.
Uh-huh.
But it says in here that you should see that the QQ plot for poultry suggests a possible problem with the normality. So that makes me feel like they're not all normally distributed because they all have to be normally distributed in order to say that for all, like you combine all of them at the end. Basically.
Yeah.
So while it's safe to assume each assumption have been met, it's okay to assume each group comes from a normal distributed populations, and we can also assume so it's either 1 or 3, but where they put in you should see that it's different, then it makes me feel like it's not safe to assume. Probably. So, do you have any questions about the lesson?
Hang on, give me a second. I don't know. I can't even freaking concentrate. Okay. Okay. Do you think you figured out the answer?
I think I will accept the answer that I feel is best.
Because all of them are like roughly around the same. But
do you want to start from the beginning?
Yeah, like yeah. I don't know if I'm right or not, but I want to go with the second answer.
Did you submit?
Oh wait, wait. Wait, I was reading the wrong question. I still want to go. Wait. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's the first one.
Yeah,
What?
let's just start from the beginning because you're just jumping in and it's.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah.
I was just like thinking loud when I asked the question, like what, like why are my answers different? But then I clarified it by looking at the lesson. I read it wrong. I was thinking root, so it's. What is the square root? Anyway, let me do this again. But yeah, okay, it's to the power of, not square root. I wonder if I hope Weston can make it sometime. She can help him.
Yeah. So for the third one, I don't remember anywhere. I remember watching the videos last night, but I know if it's greater than whatever, like if we fail to reject HO, then we have to, or if we reject HO, it's because there was sufficient evidence to indicate at least one mean is different from the others. Oh my gosh, okay, that's true. That's actually, wait. Do you remember watching the videos?
I just read the lesson.
Okay, because the videos explain something about how if there was a sufficient evidence to reject HO, then it, never mind. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm right on this, but I'm not sure.
About with the ANOVA hypothesis test,
Yeah.
it states that the null hypothesis will always be all whatever are equal, because they put it in words.
All the means are equal, yeah.
And then the alternative is always going to be at least one differs, whatever. So in the null hypothesis, which is that all are equal, then it would seem to me that's sufficient to say that there is at least one mean different, because that's what the alternative is. And if we kept the alternative but rejected the null, then
So question 3 is true.
I would believe it is true.
Okay.
That information is correct.
That's what I'm thinking.
If I got that right, then I believe it is true.
Okay.
And then requirements, I just went back and like I was pretty sure these ones are easy, but I like went back and just confirmed. So I just go to lesson material and just went underneath the requirement section and confirmed.
And then I know I got question 4 right. Which is like the data in each group are normally distributed and then variances are equal in each group. I think. Wait, what was the question? Yeah. And then question 5, it's to construct a QQ plot for each group, right?
Let me go back up. Up, 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 up. Oh, right. Yeah, there's nothing else that's involved. Ooh. This is tricky. Tricky.
What are you talking about?
One of the questions down below. Oh. I need to make dinner. I'm gonna move you over there.
Okay.
And just cut up my vegetable.
Okay, so question 7, it says if like something the ANOVA hypothesis test is equivalent to conducting independent two-sample t-test between every pair of samples. If there are 3 samples, there are 3 pairs. How many pairs are there when there are 4 samples? Does that mean there are 4 pairs?
Do you remember reading about this?
No.
There's example right there after it says there are 3 pairs, and it's 1 and 2, 1 and 3, and then 2 and 3. And those are all the 3 different samples they would have to take if there were 3 pair
Samples.
if there are 3 samples, those are the 3 pairs of samples they'd have to take to include all of them, you know? And
Yeah.
so what I did was I wrote out the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and I found all the pairs. So no, it doesn't necessarily mean there's 4, because in the lesson it was like, if there was a pair, if there were like 6 samples or something like that, and they're like, there'd be 15 pairs. I don't know, something. So it was different.
So there's So there's 12 pairs?
With 4 samples?
Yeah, 4 samples and then 12 pairs or 4 pairs? Because I did the way you did it.
How are you getting 12 pairs?
Wait. No, there's 4 pairs. I think. Ignore the 12 pairs. I think that's wrong.
I'm lost. How many paired up numbers can we get from the 4 sample numbers?
Huh?
How many pairs can you get? Like, how many? You can't go too far because you've got 1, 2, 1, and
Yeah.
3, 1.
I did 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Then I did 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 1. 3, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2. And then same thing for 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3. Unless if you don't double it.
I don't think you double it. No, I don't think you go back 4, 1, 4, 2. No, not like that. Just using them 1 with different numbers each time. Because 4, 1, and 1, 4 is like the same thing.
Okay, so I ended up getting 3 pairs.
No.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Go read the lesson. So, what they're doing is they're grabbing every sample possible out of just 4 numbers. Numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
You can get 1 and 2 together, 1 and 3 together, 2 and 3 together, 3 and 4, 2 and 4, 1 and 4. This example right here, it says for 3 pairs for 3 samples you've got 1 and 2, 1 and 3, and 2 and 3, and that's all that's possible. You've got
Oh, wait, hang on.
Gotta look up the rest of the chicken. Take that out.
Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Hate math with a burning passion.
Oh, I meant to put true.
Okay, so I eliminated. Did you eliminate all the doubles? So, like, if there was like 1 and 3, you would eliminate 3 and 1.
You wouldn't have to eliminate it because you wouldn't put it there because you can only do 3 and 1, 1 and 3, the same thing, once. You can only do that sample once.
Okay, so I ended up doing 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, and then 3 and 4.
Yeah, sounds right.
So that would be what, 6 pairs?
Is that what it came out to be?
3?
No, is that what it came out to be?
Yeah. Like I counted up like each pairs and that was 6.
Okay. Sounds good. As long as you've got all the numbers covered once. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hate this so much.
I was really happy about this one. I feel like this one's really quite simple. The just kind of takes some time, but that's it. The QQ pulled a lot.
Yeah. Okay, and then oh my gosh, I hate this.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to cry.
You got this, Mary. The lesson material seriously has all the answers. Like,
none of the answers?
no, it has answers. It has, like, I just read that today. And I remembered things that I thought would be important too. And then I also went to the remember section of the bottom of the lesson material. Helps a lot. And then if I thought it was this answer, but I wanted to be sure, I wanted to confirm, I'll just go back and like go over the lesson material and I confirm my answer's right, you know? So it's super. But you watched the videos the night before because you don't have time to do anything during work, huh?
Yeah. So for question 8, did you do it in Excel?
What's question 8? Let me go.
It has something to do with the soccer shoes.
Yeah, you do everything in Excel.
Okay. So okay, so question. So all of A goes into one column, right?
Oh yeah, so you can title the top, the columns, to the variances, you know, A, B, C, D, E, and socks. And then you take all of A's, you just go highlight from top to bottom of A, paste B, paste C, paste, yeah, like that. Got it. Okay, if you're okay with it, I'm going to be making dinner.
Yeah.
Right here, too.
I will call for help if I need it.
I'll be here. Trying to find this. Here it is. This looks really good. I hope it's good. Hope it's good. Hope it's good. I'm Pinteresting ideas. You never know. It's gonna be like. Do you want me to mute my screen so I'm not loud, and then I will?
No. Feel free to keep it loud if you want. I don't care.
Okay, I know it can echo, and then that way when you scream, I can just unmute it. I totally forgot we bought groceries last night. I'm so happy. It's the best feeling ever. I probably will mute it when I put on the microwave. On. Dang it, I'm supposed to marinate this.
So, Sarah,
Yeah.
the minimum variance for the 6 groups, is that talking about the sum of squares?
Say it one more time. For the variance, you're looking for what?
The minimum variance, is that the sum of squares?
Which one are you on? Because it depends.
I'm on 8.
Oh, so this helps to know which one you're on. So over on the right hand side of your ANOVA test Excel thing, you should see your descriptive statistics. And there's a standard deviation, and then to the right, variance. You choose the smallest one.
Oh.
Have it all calculated for you of what the variance is. So now you just have to. They're just seeing if you did it right on the Excel, basically. So for all 6 groups, the smallest would be which one?
27.208.
Yes. You got it. Well, this isn't gonna work. What in my life to cook? I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna do it.
Okay, so for question 10, the test for equal variance is satisfied for these data. What the crap? Sarah.
Yeah, I heard you. I'm waiting for you to answer or finish. Was that a question, or did you finish your question?
No. Oh my gosh, why can't I think?
In the lesson, they give you the instructions, the rule for the variances.
Yeah.
It says that if the variance, lowest one is after it being times by 4 is the less than. No, if the largest number is less or equal to the lowest variance number times by 4, it is usually found equal.
Okay, so I have to multiply the smallest and largest by 4?
Just the small.
Okay.
That's right? I want to double check. So the variances are equal to for each group. The rule we will use if the largest variance is less than or equal to 4 times the smallest variance, then we will conclude the variances are equal. So yeah, that was right.
Okay, so if the smallest one, when you multiply that by 4 and it's bigger than the maximum, wait, it's false?
If the largest is smaller, less than, or equal to the smallest variance number after it's times by the number 4, then it's equal. So if you get the variances for each, you just did Q-plots, didn't you?
What?
You just did Q-plots, right?
No, I haven't gotten to the Q-plot yet.
Oh, you're still on the shoes?
Yeah.
So all you need to do is multiply the lowest number, the 27.208, by 4.
Uh-huh.
And then if it's larger than the largest variance number, which is what, 53.158?
Yeah.
Then it would be equal. If 53.158 is less than or equal to 4 times 27.208, then it's equal.
Wait, so the test for equal variances is satisfied for these data. That's number 10. I'm confusing myself.
Meaning, is it equal or is it not equal?
So it has to be equal to 53.158. You're losing me.
Go back to the test, the lesson material, and read the portion on the variance. It's very small.
Okay, yeah, I get that, but like the way you're explaining it,
I can go and you can do it.
No. I forgot what I was saying. Oh my gosh.
Want me to say it again?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you get what the lesson material says, then I'll say this. One of the requirements is for the variables to be equal or to be satisfied, right? That requirement of it being equal needs to be satisfied. The way you find out if it's equal or not is to times the lowest variance number by 4.
Uh-huh.
After you do that, if the largest variance number, the 53 one, is less than what you just calculated together, then it's equal, it's satisfied. The requirement is
okay.
Equal.
I think I get it now.
Less than or equal to. So oh my gosh. Okay, I'm mixing balsamic vinegar with honey, olive oil, and all this stuff. I really hope it works out okay. But I don't need to do 3/4 cups, so
hopefully that.
oh my gosh, how is this possible? This does not even seem right. This reeks. What are you doing? I think you can get 100%.
Highly doubt it.
Check it out.
What?
Ooh. I got that. Balsamic and honey and oil spices.
Ooh.
It better taste good. I'll be so mad. It doesn't taste good. I hate wasting. Well, I would eat it probably still, but I don't want to waste.
Okay, so
Cheese.
if it's asking for the p-value, if it's okay, let me rephrase that. So if it's asking for the f-statistic and it's already there, and if it's asking if it's right or left the f-tastic, is it asking if the f-tastic is higher than the p-value?
It's so in the lesson it said that you'll always find the p-value to the blank side of the f statistic. So what side is the p-value found on in the Excel sheet?
On the right?
Just that simple. I know, I was like, does it mean like right skewed stuff? Or so even that would be right because, you know, so I just put right and it was right. Crap.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So for the hot dog stuff, I know, like on question 14, it's asking for QQ plots. Wait. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today.
Got it. What's the question?
Gosh. Okay, so I'm on question 14, and it's asking for us to examine the calories, and I've already done the QQ plots, but I don't know why it's asking us for assumptions for the ANOVA.
Question what? I'm sorry. What question?
14.
Oh. Yeah, so based off the QQ plots sound weird, but it's not. You gotta decide if the requirements are met, or are those the requirements, or are they just for
the calories?
So you gotta find out if from the QQ plots if it's normally distributed, and then from standard deviation from each thing that is put in there to the left of the QQ plot, you gotta write down those standard deviations and then square them, each of them, and find if the variances are equal or not.
Oh my gosh.
So based off your memory, were the Q plots normally distributed or not? And then you got to go find the variance. So the variance is the square of the standard deviation number.
Oh my gosh. So I have to enter everything into
the QQ plot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Why do we have to do QQ plots?
Is one of them already entered?
No, I haven't entered anything into QQ plots yet. Well, I have, but I'm even more confused.
Why didn't you continue with it already? Where's for your lunch? Hey, handsome. Come here. Hey. I love it. You're so cute. What people say?
Formula. Freaking.
That's every day. Isn't it every day? This is the day. The contrast for the blue shirt with the white is very good. And then that has it. Looking good. Don't change her. I'm gonna be the girl version thing. So Mary, did you? Hello? She just laughed. Shows her picture and leaves. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I took a little break to call someone.
I think you got the rest down.
Yeah. Hi, hubby. Okay, well, I'll let you finish cooking dinner and stuff and submit the video later because I'm done. I'm done. I want to go to bed and stuff. So
5 o'clock there. Hey, you can do it. It's just read through it slowly, read the lessons.
Okay, I'll see you later.
See you next time. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Let's text Weston, confirm.
Yeah, well, we have that exam, number 2 exam this week.
What?
We have another exam this week.
Oh, let's get tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Way to crush my night. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, babe. Hang on, give me a second. Okay, bye, Sarah.